I actually got into architecture kind of late. I was always a generalist, so I was interested in all kinds of different things. I had maybe a little bit of an art background, very into photography when I was younger. And architecture was just a great way to be constantly learning new things and to be, I think, engaging in problem solving and history and environment and science and all of these different things that I loved. You can tell it's an EHDD project when it's very contextual, it's of its place, and it's beloved by the users. So we work really hard to make places that are flexible and timeless. So that's probably the fingerprint of the firm. Personally, I think I tend to value a really strong concept for a building and a story that everybody can get behind, and so I think my projects tend to have a kind of narrative component that helps everybody to be pushing towards the same goal. I think, you know, a building is a really complicated problem, very complex to understand three-dimensionally, and so when we're working with users and people who aren't used to thinking in 3 dimensions, a story helps everybody understand what's happening. So we work really closely with the clients, and our best projects come out of a really fruitful collaboration between client and architect. I think Redwood's an incredible material. It has a real, you know, warmth and texture. I think we try to make places that people connect to in a tactile and sensory way, and having materials that are authentic and you know, come from nature is actually, you know, humans respond really well to that. It's soothing. I think when you use wood in a building, you can see people interact with it. They almost involuntarily want to touch it, especially Redwood has so much depth and color to it. People are drawn to that, and I think it helps make comfortable human scale places. We also use it a lot. We build a lot on the coast, which is, you know, the coast of California is probably one of the harshest environments that you can build in. And Redwood is incredibly durable, and it weathers to a beautiful silver color. And, you know, any barn on the coast that you go past, you know, has an incredible patina. So if you're designing a building that's going to last for 50 years, which many of our clients want, then you have to think about not just how it's going to look on opening day, but how it's going to patina and age gracefully over time. And Redwood is one of these materials that lasts incredibly well and looks really beautiful without that much maintenance. It's really sustainable, so it has a really low carbon footprint. You know, it's a renewable resource, and Redwood is particularly great that way because it's so durable and it lasts so long. You can actually reclaim Redwood and, you know, reuse it in another building. And we've done some work here on design for deconstruction, which is about actually designing your buildings to be able to be dismantled and reused. So I think, you know, in selecting a material, there's always so many factors about the sustainability. You know, is it local? Is it, how low is the carbon footprint? What's the life cycle cost? What are the maintenance needs? And Redwood, you know, checks a lot of those boxes for being a material that lasts, it's durable, it's low maintenance, and it has the kind of, you know, quality and authenticity of material that we look for.